I often receive questions from someone who's looked at one of my videos and has questions about how they might apply some of the concepts that I'm sharing with you. And usually I will correspond with that person directly, but I decided today to share with you a question that's come up because I think it might relate to many people trying to figure out how to tackle this particular problem. I received an email from Daniel in Dubai who says he's a personal fitness expert and he's looking to expand his business to target the rich and people who are very successful and professionals. And of course, he's in the right place to do that. And he asks, what is it that he should be saying about his business and about himself? And he even says that he's been thinking for some time, why me? Why would they choose me? What would be the thing that I should present to give these kinds of prospects confidence that he's a person who can satisfy their needs? Well, when you're looking to target the affluent and target very successful people, there are three things that I would say that are a very good place to start when it comes to making sure that you are aligned in the right way with this market. Now, the first thing is to be able to say to them that what I offer, what I do, is aimed specifically at you. You see, if you're an affluent person or you're a very successful person, you want to know that this is something that is for you. This isn't for everyone. This is for someone who has my level of stature, someone who has my concerns, someone who has my background, my capabilities, my resources. You know, this is a status thing, and it's very important to say to someone that I've recognized that you are at a certain level in life, and what I offer is aimed specifically at solving your problems and meeting your needs. Now, you can say this in a number of ways. You can say this by spelling it out just like that. We serve affluent clients. We serve professionals. We serve business owners. We serve captains of industries, people who are the best at what they do. That will tell them specifically that what you offer is for them. And of course, if you have any kind of imagery, you want to demonstrate that, whether it's a digital brochure, whether it's something on your website, whether it's something you're putting in an email, a newsletter. You want to demonstrate that the people who take advantage of your services are successful, and that should this person decide to move forward with you, they'll be in good company. So that's number one. Making it clear that what you offer is specifically for someone who is successful. If you look at high-end hotels, limousine services, personal grooming, personal products, perfume, cologne, travel, the message that is sent is that this is for you, and there is a very definite decision about who to put in the brochure, what voice to use if it's a commercial, and exactly how to position this and the words to use and what kind of photographs to use and what the setting should be like. So that's number one, making sure that's clear. Now, number two is having those amenities, those details, those offerings that demonstrate that you are in line with this market and this particular person. So that's where you're listing all the specifics. You know, here's the spacious, he's not opening a club, but actually Equinox is a great example. In their advertisements, they say, we're not a gym, we're a club. They're essentially saying that we are servicing someone who is very successful, and you'll be amongst those when you participate. So they say things like spacious locker rooms and eucalyptus products and high-end products and spacious locker rooms and the best classes in the world and so forth. So what are those specific amenities that you will offer that will help this person understand why you are different. The various touch points you have in your routines, the various things that you'll offer year-round, the various unique exercises that you've come up with that really work effectively. All of those things are very important. So that's where you get into the detail associated with the specific amenities in your offering. Now, number 3 is really demonstrating that there's evidence that you support this audience. So who are the people that you've worked with? What kinds of positions do they have? If there aren't a lot of people that you've worked with in a particular area, you can obviously go out, find someone to serve. Maybe you can offer them something at a discount or even gratis initially to become a client so that this person can become a reference and that you can point to the fact that you have served before a president of a corporation, a major celebrity, a major artist, a musician, someone who's well known, a politician, and so forth. So you want to be able to say, here are the kinds of people we serve. And if you can make reference to someone, now you have to be careful here, depending on the market that you're in, but in some markets, you can talk about specifically the person that you work with, and of course, you got to get their approval. In other cases, you might want a testimonial from that person. And in other cases, you could do it more in a case study-like approach. You can say, I worked with this group of CEOs and I transformed their bodies. I worked with a major celebrity and helped this person before they went on tour. I work with the pilots from this particular airline to keep them in top form. So these are the 3 things that you want to lay out in answering the question, why you? Why should they choose you? Number 1, because you serve this market and you're an expert at serving this market. Number 2, because you offer very specific, very detailed, and a lot of amenities that really can meet their needs. And number 3, because you've served others like this person, and this person that you are the prospect wants to be in the company of these kinds of clients. I hope this helps you out, Daniel, and I hope this helps others who are trying to figure out why someone who is affluent, very successful, might choose them to provide their products or services. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you've liked it. Share it with someone in your network, maybe someone who is targeting affluent clients. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking the icon with my photo. I've got a lot more coming, and so stay tuned. And I will see you next time.